Let's smell some new Middle Eastern perfumes. I have quite a few that I'm really positively surprised by. So let's get started. So this is from Lattafa, as most of the ones I ordered are from. And this is Bade'e Sublime. And the main accords are fruity, fresh vanilla, rose, tropical, and the notes are in the top apple, lychee, and rose, in the middle plum and jasmine, and in the base vanilla, moss, and patchouli, which sounds interesting to say the least, because patchouli is not one that I like, especially in fruity florals. I do not enjoy patchouli in the base. It just ruins fragrances for me, on my skin at least. But this was so interesting to me. All of the ones in this collection are very interesting to me. But a lot of those, I think, smell quite like a lot of perfumes I already have in my collection and that I'm happy with. But this smells a lot like body mist, fragrance mists, fruity fragrance mists, especially apple fragrance mists. And for that reason, it does smell a lot like Kayali's Eden Juicy Apple, which is a perfume I was always very on the fence about. Because on the one hand, I do like those fragrance mist kind of perfumes, the ones that smell a little bit like children's shampoo, like very fruity, juvenile, happy, fun scents where you don't have to really think about it. But on the other hand, there is a line, and if it is too much, it's just like too juvenile. And so with the Kayali one, I was never sure if it was just too simple for me, too juvenile and simple smelling. But last year, I wore it so much, especially as a layering perfume. It is so good. And there is something deep and seductive in there. And my father, when he smelled it, he was like, oh my God, is this an oud perfume? And it's not. And to me, it does not smell like it at all. But he smelled something oudy and woody and deep and smoky in there, which maybe makes it a little bit more mature. But the thing is that I don't like the performance of that one. I love the bottle. I like the perfume DNA a lot, but the performance was just lacking. I had to overspray big time to even smell it for a couple of hours. So I was searching for something that smells like that one, but maybe a little bit more mature, longer lasting, and if it is cheaper, then that's very good. And so I stumbled across this one. And I'm not too sure about the notes of the Kayali one. Let's see. So the Kayali one also has red apple and lychee, and it also has moss and vanilla, and both of them have jasmine in it. So they share quite a few notes, but then they differentiate from each other, and I wouldn't say they are spot-on dupes. I have a body lotion from Bath & Body Works, which is called Winter Cherry Blossom, I think. And that one reminds me of it a lot. I like this winter cherry blossom scent a lot, so I was pleasantly surprised. The thing is with the Kayali one and also this one, they are quite synthetic. So that's always a problem for me because I'm prone to getting headaches, especially from synthetic types of notes. And so with those synthetic fruits, it's tricky for me, but I feel like because there are so many nice notes in here, I do enjoy it more, and I do enjoy it enough to have it in my collection. So I have ordered a big full bottle of it because the performance is there. This is a strong perfume. It's not a beast mode, but for a fruity, fresh perfume, perfect for the summertime, this has a very good performance. I sprayed it on in the morning and I could easily smell the perfume in the afternoon still. So that for me is really good because, as I said, the Kayali one was maybe lasting for like 3 hours, maybe 4 max on my skin, but then it was really quiet and almost more like a skin scent. And here it's very projecting as well. You can smell yourself, others can smell you, and it's just a happy, fun, fruity scent. And as I said, I love to layer the Kayali one, and this is exactly what I'm going to do with this one, because I love my fresh out of the shower perfumes, but sometimes I crave something crisp and fruity as well, and to combine those perfumes with something like this is just perfect for me, especially in spring and summertime. From the same line, I ordered this one, which is super controversial, I feel like. This is Bade'e Honor and Glory. And this has the main accords of sweet, warm, spicy, fruity, and vanilla, which sounds really nice to me, with notes of, in the top, pineapple, creme brulee, in the mid, cinnamon, benzoin, turmeric, and black pepper, and in the base, vanilla, sandalwood, cashmere, and moss. I feel like, based on the notes, this could be a very tricky perfume. Pineapple is not really a fruit that's very easy for me to smell. In a lot of perfumes, I do not enjoy it. It can be very harsh, very sharp, and very synthetic smelling easily to me. And to have the combination with the creme brulee and everything, I thought it could be a little bit too much. And I feel like either you love it or you don't like it at all. That's what I've seen on YouTube. Either people say, oh my God, this is so nice, or people who say, I don't like it at all. Also, a lot of people say it reminds them of Tribeca by Bond Number 9. I don't really get that. I have it here. I tested it out last week. On me, they do not smell similar at all. Isn't Tribeca like a coffee perfume? No, it's a cacao and hazelnut scent. It doesn't really smell like cacao and hazelnut on my skin, but anyway, it doesn't smell like this one to me and on me. But I have to say, some people say it smells a little bit like Sand Desert at Sunset by Zara, and I have to agree. That one, however, is supposed to be a great dupe of Angel Share. I don't really feel like it's a great alternative to Angel Share. It smells different, but this one does smell similar to the Sand Desert at Sunset by Zara, which is a perfume with completely different notes. Orange, incense, chocolate, cinnamon, iris, cedar. I don't know. But what I get is something beautiful. I feel it smells beautiful. It's fresh. It's woody. It's sweet. It has something smoky to it. To me, it doesn't smell like pineapple too much, and I don't get creme brulee in any sort. It's spicy. I do get the black pepper and the turmeric and the cinnamon, definitely. It has something smooth about it, but vanilla, sandalwood, cashmere sounds very creamy and smooth. It's not that creamy and smooth on my skin, at least, and on the test strip as well. It's a super sweet, fruity, fresh scent with a lot of spices and a woody background. That's what it smells like to me. I don't hate it at all, but I don't love it. And I do have Sand Desert at Sunset by Zara, as well as Angel Share and a lot of other perfumes that are in the same family. So I do not need it, but it's a nice one, and the performance is also a lot better than with the Zara perfume. Then we have one I think I've only seen one time, but because it was in the online shop, I thought I might as well order it. So this is Mohra Silky Rose by Lattafa again. And this has the main accords of rose, musky, fruity, vanilla, fresh, tropical, with notes of, in the top, rose, lychee, pink pepper, in the mid, rose, musk, and lily of the valley, and in the base, musk, vanilla, and patchouli. And this is supposed to be a very creamy rose scent. And for some reason, last week or maybe 2 weeks ago, I was in front of my perfume collection and I sniffed all of the rose perfumes I have, and I thought to myself, I think it would be very nice to have a creamy sweet rose perfume, something very creamy, almost like a dessert, like a vanilla dessert, like a pudding or something like that, infused with fresh modern roses. That's what I imagined in my head. Maybe I have to mix something to get that, but when I saw the notes of this one, I thought, it sounds like it could be like a creamy, yummy, sweet rose scent, and it is beautiful. So a lot of people say that it smells like the Favorite by Penhaligon's, which is a very delicate, luxurious smelling perfume. Also, a lot of people say that it reminds them of Nina Ricci Rose Extase. I think this was one, created by Francis Kurkdjian. And this is so nice. So this looks very beautiful as well. I would say maybe it was inspired by the Favorite, but then again, maybe it was even released before that. I'm not too sure. The bottle is not my favorite. I like the Bade'e Al Oud fragrance bottles a lot, but they are inspired by others. But anyway, this one, if you like roses that are fruity and fresh and easy to wear, you will like it a lot. If you like Delina La Rosée, or if you like the Favorite or the Rose Extase by Nina Ricci, you will love this. This is a modern, fresh, super sweet rose scent. Perfect to wear throughout the year, I would say, from spring to maybe fall. It could be a beautiful summer rose scent. I have a lot of rose scents, and to me, it's not creamy enough. I want something more thick, something even more like a cream, like a heavy cream. This one is a lot more light and airy, and I have a lot of perfumes like it. However, it's beautifully made. It smells like a niche perfume to me, and it's long lasting, and it doesn't have a strange base. It smells down very beautifully as well. And if you're searching for a modern, easy to wear, fruity, juicy, sweet rose, try this one out. It's so underrated. And then I got samples of the Mayar range, and it was the same reason. I was searching for a creamy, sweet rose scent that smells sweet and creamy and fruity and yummy and like a heavy cream with a lot of sweetness and a lot of rose. So that is why I got Mayar, the original. And this has the main accords of fruity, sweet, floral, and fresh, with notes of, in the top, lychee, raspberry, violet leaf, in the heart, jasmine, peony, and white rose, and in the base, musk and vanilla. And this is beautiful. It does not smell like the other one. Yeah. They are both fruity, fresh rose scents. So it's not gonna be something completely different. But this one is a lot more fun and happy and fruity and maybe a little bit more young smelling. It does have quite a good longevity. I would say if I spray it on in the morning, I could smell it until the early afternoon, then I would have to overspray. But the thing is that I'm not too sure, I forgot already if there is musk in this one. But in here, I do not detect this dusty musk that I get in a lot of those perfumes. In here, I get it almost immediately, and I'm on the verge of liking it so much that I really do not want to stop smelling it. But then on the other hand, getting a headache immediately and want to throw it out. It's tricky. It's tricky because I do smell this musk note that I don't like on my skin. But it's such a beautiful, happy scent that's so easy to wear, perfect for the summertime. It's a perfect summer rose scent. It's a little bit more creamy than the other one. So this goes exactly in that direction that I was searching for. I was just searching for this musk note. I feel like there's this memory attached to the smell of this. This reminds me of a shower gel that I had on a vacation I took when I was maybe like 13, 14. And I had this cherry, milky, fruity shower gel that smelled a little bit like this. And I loved that one so, so much. And it was very special to me. So this has a special place in my heart because of that. But would I wear it? I'm not too sure. I think I have quite a decent decant of it. I think I have to wear it a lot to see if I smell the muskiness around me, because I only sprayed it on my hand over and over again, but I really have to test it out and spray it liberally on my hair, on my skin, to see if the musky note is as present as when I have it on my skin and smell it like that. And the last one is also from the same collection. This is called Mayar Natural Intense. And this has the main accords of aquatic, fresh, green, and fruity. With the notes are so nice. In the top, melon, coconut water, fig, green mandarin orange. In the heart, jasmine, lotus, and water lily. And in the base, ambroxan, musk, sandalwood, and vanilla. And this sounds so good. I've never heard anybody talk about this. And I thought I might as well get this flanker of the Mayar one. I don't really know why this is a flanker, because it does not smell like Mayar at all. At all. It's a completely different perfume. And I want to see if somebody said what it smells like to them, because to me, I get certain perfumes in my head, because I do feel like I've smelled something like that before. Oh wow, I see now that it is a super new release. It has been released only this year, so nobody said anything about it, but to me, it reminds me of the Armani perfumes, something turquoise or something green. Green malachite, bleu turquoise, maybe one of those or maybe both, something like it. And a lot of people say it smells like Acqua di Gioia, which was a signature of mine a decade ago. It's in the same family, but it's not a super similar perfume. I would say it reminds me a lot of the new La Belle Fleur Terrible by Jean Paul Gaultier. It was re-released this year, I think. Yeah, I think it's another name, that one. The Jean Paul Gaultier one has another name. But that one is quite similar, and it also has notes of water lily, vanilla, and iris in that case. But they are both very aquatic and floral. So to me, it does not smell like what I see. It is a very, very, very green perfume. And I thought this was going to be a super tropical, fruity scent with some marine touches. But this is most of all very grassy to me, with a lot of quite heavy white florals and then some fig notes in there. I don't really get the vanilla or the sandalwood. I don't get coconut water or melon. Melon is usually very prominent in perfumes. I don't really get that in here. So if you like salty, green, floral, white florals, this is beautiful. It does smell expensive. It is a little bit sharp though because of the florals, which is why I would not wear it. But I do appreciate that it smells like a niche perfume. It's quite challenging, but it is beautiful in its way. It's just not my scent DNA. The performance is very, very good though. So these were all of the perfumes I wanted to share with you today. Let me know what you think of them. Have you tried any of them? How do you like the rosy scents? Are you into rose scents or not? Let me know if you have a dessert like heavy cream, vanilla, fruity rose scent for me. I would be very appreciative if you have a recommendation for me. So I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.